are we doing this evening? Sorry there's no intro and there'll be no outro because I'm on the free version of StreamYard and you've got to pay for that. But yeah, welcome to the live. George, how are you doing on this fine evening?
I'm very well, mate. Thank you. How are you?
Good, I'm all right. But yeah, as you obviously we can see, Lynden Gooch has joined town, say from Stoke City on a free for 3 years. George, just before we get into the information, what how are you feeling now this deal is over the line?
I'm feeling great. Obviously, after the news came out yesterday saying he had a medical, I'm pretty sure I'm going to pass it. So, yeah, obviously, I'm happy it's over the line now, obviously. Can't wait for him to get started and stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah. Right. We will go over the scout report as usual. If you are new here, we do go over the scout report. So let's share the screen. Oh, press the wrong thing there. Here we go. So obviously, he is a former Sky Bet League One playoff winner. Obviously, he's got over 250 appearances in the EFL. So again, like we mentioned before, experience, which is what we need for this season, and especially with experience with promotion. He did say in his interview he does want to get promotion again in this league. So again, that is lovely to hear. So he's American, obviously former American international. Like I said, comes in on a 3-year deal. Obviously, contract expired at Stoke, so that's why he's on a free. So he's born in Santa Cruz, California, not far from our owner, Kevin Nagel. To an Irish mother and an English father. The versatile 29-year-old American fullback began his football career with the US. I'm not going to say that word, Football Development Academy. Club Santa Cruz County Breakers Academy. So, I could say from a young age, his talent attracted interest from several European sides, namely Sunderland, who offered him a trial at the age of 10. So, I mean, he did play for Sunderland. So, again, obviously the trial helped with that. Yeah, the trial helped him out a lot, obviously, because he played for Sunderland. Lynden travelled to the northeast regularly during school holidays to train with the Black Cats before moving permanently to England at 16 as he signed a 2-year scholarship. So, looking like from there, obviously, was at Sunderland quite a bit. Obviously, then he got the scholarship and then obviously broke to the first team. So, after a short loan spell at Gateshead, Gooch made his debut for Sunderland on 26th of August 2015 in a League Cup match against Exeter. After playing for the Republic of Ireland under-18s, Gooch switched allegiances to the United States as he began playing for them in 2014. Obviously, his mum's from Ireland, but he wanted to play for the US. He made his senior debut for the US in 2016 in a 1-1 draw against New Zealand, going on to make 4 appearances in total. Lynden represented the Black Cats 247 times across his 11 years at the club, which is Sunderland, if you guys do not know. Their nickname is the Black Cats. He captained the side on numerous occasions, played 45 games of Sunderland's Sky Bet League One promotion season in 2021-22, and was involved in 62 goal contributions whilst being utilised in a plethora of positions and also being played a part in the AFL Trophy win. So just going to go over this. Obviously, like it does say, he got promotion. Obviously, this season, we're looking for promotion. So he's got experience with it there. And he goes involved in 62 goal contributions. And again, I watched his interview. He goes, he wants to put balls into the box, so hopefully, set pieces or just down the right-hand side. Hopefully, he can produce them balls in and then, I think we need a taller striker, like we've mentioned before, to get on the end of him, because I think if you do play Taylor, Charles, the ball really needs to be on the floor. But if, wants to get them passed on the floor, then he can do. In September 2023, he did join Sky Bet Championship side Stoke City on an undisclosed fee. He played 49 times for the Potters in the second tier, posting 2,745 league minutes during that period. And obviously, Lynden departed Stoke following the conclusion of his contract at the end of the last season. But yeah, 2,745 league minutes in the Championship, which, he wants to get the club back into the Championship. And obviously, look at him in the kit. Beautiful. So his career in numbers, he played over 250 games in the EFL, with more than 150 of them coming in the League One. Again, like we mentioned before, he's got the experience in this division that we're in, and we have to get out of it. So again, like we've brought in with the players before, with the experience that we've got, we need to get out of this division as possible. His last season in League One, he played 8 times and assisted 6 goals. In the assists. So again, hopefully can produce some more assists for us this season. He had over 70% pass accuracy record for Stoke City last season. So again, he's not very clinical with his passes. What to expect now? Lynden can play in a variety of positions across the pitch, so like a Brodie Spencer type player, making him a valuable asset for Lee Grant. Alongside his offensive work, he contributes high pressing and aggressive ball hunting style that perfectly suits the style of play talent aim to play. So yeah, if you've not seen it, Northern football, that's what we're doing with Lee Grant. But yeah, like I say, Brodie Spencer type player, playing various positions along the back. Again, it's just nice to have a player who is flexible with positions, can play a few positions. So if you want to change tactics or, God forbid, someone gets injured, he can step in there. With a vast experience at this level and higher, Gooch's leadership skills are beyond his years being a vocal leader amongst the dressing room. Again, shows he can be a leader, and hopefully help strengthen the back line. Here's what Lynden had to say about himself. We are going to look over into a bit more comments that he said, but this is what's on the end of this here. So he loves to get forward and put loads of balls to the box, trying to create again. Like I've mentioned before, he did say he wants to put loads of balls into the box, which is nice to hear on an attacking side. Trying to get them balls in, and then obviously more balls into the box, high chance of scoring goals. I need to defend as well. I love to get stuck in and get amongst the pitch. No matter what, I'm going to give everything for the shirt. So it loves for us to see defending wise. He loves to get stuck in. Winning the ball back, and he does say he's going to give everything for the shirt. He mentioned in his interview, if you ask, Sunderland fans, Stoke fans, he will give it all for the shirt. But yeah, George, just looking over this scout report, what are you thinking of him?
Yeah, he also has a quality player. Obviously, he's been at Stoke for 2 years. Obviously, he'll go like go this summer. So yeah, I really do like him. I mean, it's another defender, which don't surprise many of us. 6 defenders now. I don't think we need any more.
Definitely.
Obviously, whatever Lee Grant's trying to build, working by the looks of things. He wants to build a good squad, to try win, but get the League One title if we can next season. But you never know. With obviously Lee Grant's first managerial job ever, so yeah, I'm looking forward to him, to be honest with you.
Yeah, me too. And obviously, he has arrived in Austria, so he will be with the lads. If he gets used in the game tomorrow, we'll see. But I think if Lee Grant would want to include him, he'll put him on the bench. And if we do, the different squads switch at half time, might be included there. But yeah, so we're going to look at some words Lee Grant and Gooch said. Obviously, Lee Grant about him, Gooch, in the little interview. So Lee Grant goes, Lynden is another important addition to the squad, bringing us quality and strong competition at right back. So yes, obviously we've got Sorensen, obviously Gooch, Eccleston, right back. So there's some competitive places to be won there. So despite offers to stay in the Championship, he has brought into our vision and ambition, and I'm looking forward to seeing him contribute to our collective goals. So obviously he could have gone to another Championship side, but he obviously seen the Huddersfield Town vision and the ambitions of the club, and he wants to get Huddersfield back to the Championship where we ultimately belong. An attack-minded player, his approach to the game complements how he wants to compete. So I'm really happy to get this deal done and have Lynden with the group well before the season begins. Yeah, obviously bringing in these players, before the season begins is nice to let the players gel together, get them relations and, become stronger on the pitch as a unit. Already with us in Austria, he's now able to spend meaningful time with his new teammates from day one. go on a bit over what I just mentioned there. His experience will be invaluable both on and off the pitch for the group. And he's another player who knows how it feels to not only be promoted from this league, but the hard work and dedication it requires to get there. Again, like we've said, most of the players we've brought in have got the experience with promotion and in a division above us. So, it's what we need to get out of this league. A tenacious character, he'll be a player our supporters enjoy watching and represent them too. So, hopefully he can become a fan favourite, that right-hand side player. But yeah, Lee Grant just got positive things to say. And we'll get to a bit of what Gooch says. So firstly, I'm really happy to have this move complete, and I can't wait to get involved with the pre-season as soon as possible. So, he's wanting to get involved in pre-season, these 2 games with Young Boys and Grain of Firth. I've probably butchered that, but something like that. I had time to assess my options this summer and really think about where I wanted the next step of my career to be. And after speaking to Lee Grant, I had no doubt that Huddersfield Town was the right club to join. Again, after speaking with the gaffer, another player wanting to join the club immediately. Obviously, it has taken a few weeks for this deal to go through, but again, he wanted to get the deal done. And like I said, I had no doubt that Huddersfield Town was the right club to join. So again, showing that he feels the project that we are building here this season is the best place to be. So, again, he's an ambitious person and hungry to compete. Obviously, the competition at the right back space is obviously with Sorensen and Eccleston there as well. And that's exactly what I see across the squad here too. I've been promoted from this league before, and I want to have that feeling again. Again, just touching up on it. It's got promotion again, and I've said that so many times in these live shows and videos. But again, promotion experience is what we need to get out of this league. And I know that's what everyone at the club is going to be fighting for. So again, just touching up on them words. And finally, the supporters here have always been amazing to play against. Obviously, he has come to the Aku Stadium before and played against us. So I'm excited to now be on their side. We have a big challenge ahead, but my full focus is on making sure the club and our fans are happy at the end of the season. So very strong words from both Lee Grant and Lynden Gooch. I'm personally happy with the words. I'm happy with the scout report. He looks to be a very, very nice player. But yeah, George, what do you think of the words Lee Grant and Lynden Gooch have said?
Yeah, very, very positive things, obviously. Again, I just spoke to Lee Grant, and he wants to join straight away. As I say, there's been a very... Obviously, it's pretty obvious whenever the players speak to Lee Grant, it's obvious that they want to join the club straight away, like you said. So, I mean, don't blame him, to be fair. So, yeah, he's a very good player by the looks of things. Can't wait to see him get going and stuff on that pitch, and see what I can produce.
Yeah, so again, like we have done the previous few times, presenting summer signing number 9, obviously just a little bit more information. Here again, just going over some more words. He's an ambitious person and hungry to compete, and that's exactly what I see across the squad here too. Just like we've touched on before, and I've been promoted from this league before, that I once had the feeling again, like I've said many, many times in these live shows and videos, promotion is what we need, and with the experience, with the squad, I think we can get there. So he's 29, he's 5'8", his preferred foot is on the right. His main position is right back, but he can play right on the right midfield and a left midfield, so maybe he can be utilised on the wings, because we've only brought in Marcus Harness and we've got Ruskin that can be available on the other wing. So, some options to play on the wing as well if he can't get in the right back position. And like we have said, he is American. He's born in Santa Cruz, California. So obviously that's 5,370 miles from Huddersfield. So a long, long away from his home, but he has settled in England. So, yeah, again, he's there and he's there. But yeah, now what we're going to go over is we are going to look at the lineup as usual of what the town team can look like with Lynden Gooch involved. So let's get it up. If you do want to drop any comments, just let us know and we can get to them. Right, here we go. God, that's way too small. Right, here we go. So the lineup with Gooch. Obviously, Gooch will play it, hopefully in that right back position. Obviously, Sorensen and Eccleston, I think, yeah, they are good, but I think, with Gooch that position's definitely filled now. Obviously, Goodman in goal. The defensive line now, as we can see, Gooch, Miller's fullbacks. Obviously, like I mentioned before, Lowe and Rohan in the defence. Obviously, this team is what I would personally hope and think is our strongest. But again, that defence now looks complete to me. Obviously, we've got the goalkeeper good. We've got the centre backs, Lowe, Rohan. We've also got Wallace, Feeney, Watmore. I could probably put Watmore in there instead of Rohan. Or Lowe. We've just got so many options now in that defensive position. And I know Gooch is a right back, but he's another defender. But again, I think that defence is solid now. Hopefully, no more defensive signings, and hopefully we can focus on the midfield and the attack now. Because I think we need improvements in there, like we've mentioned before. But yeah, now we've got Kazuma and Ledson in the midfield, obviously. Like we mentioned before, probably one more in there or two. Not too sure. Wiles just in front of them. Again, probably need another one there. We've got Harness, Ruskin on the wing, like I said. Harness has been brought in. Obviously, Ruskin on the other side. Probably another one or two wingers there to be done in that department. And obviously, Joe Taylor up front. I do think we definitely need at least one more striker, to compete. Obviously, with Taylor, Charles, Radulovic, Ladapo, if they don't get sent out anywhere or sold. But yeah, I'd say minimum one, maximum two, maybe strikers to bring in. But again, like I said, this lineup just looks really, really strong and solid. Now with Gooch in it now, I think it just looks really, really better. And I think teams facing us this season should be worried to players because, I know everyone's aim in the league is obviously to get out of the division and get promoted. But I think this is a side who is definitely up there to be in the top two, personally, in my opinion. I believe we can get in the automatic positions. Obviously, hoping for champions. If we can be champions of the league, that'll just be amazing. But yeah, George, again, going over, I know we've seen this lineup before many times, but what do you think with Gooch involved?
Yeah, it is good. I mean, we took the words right out of my mouth, to be honest with you. So, yeah, good lineup. I think, as I said, teams might be ready to face us now this season. So, as you said, you took the words straight out of my mouth. So, there you go.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in to the live show. Obviously, if you're watching this after it's live, do feel free to check up on socials. I'll let you know when I am live, when I'm going to be live. Again, if you just missed out, don't worry. I'll be definitely doing more in the future, especially when the season starts. But yeah, again, thank you for watching, everybody. Obviously, go check out George's channel as well. He does some great content there. He'll also do his own video covering Lynden Gooch as well. But yeah, again, check up on socials for any news. I have been with it these past couple of days with the news, especially with squad numbers, which some people haven't picked up on. Obviously, we'll see what Gooch gets, and I need to see what Eccleston gets. And there'll be a full list of the squad list. Obviously, it'll be without Chapman and Healy because they're obviously back in Huddersfield. But the rest of the boys are in Austria. Hopefully, we can kick off the Austrian tour with a win against young boys. And yeah, obviously, match day tomorrow. Keep updated on socials. Me and Jordan will update you throughout the day. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Up the town, Lee Grant's Barmy Army.
Up the town.